Hi, my name is Venki Mandapati, and I started working on my first startup 2.5 years ago at my university while I was doing my MBA. I was so fascinated to build this company, and I got a great opportunity to work alongside with students who are also building their ideas. And one key insight that I got while I was creating my own startup is if a student or anybody who do not have a technical background to build a technology company, they always struggle because they don't have the necessary skills. And it is super important for your idea to actually validate these ideas by creating MVPs, which is minimum viable product that we studied in our course. I also had a great opportunity to represent my university at various national and international student pitch competitions, where I have seen students from all around the world validating their hypothesis by working on lean business model canvas, where they have tested their hypothesis by simply creating MVPs. And some of them were great because they have used limited resources to actually test their ideas. And I wanted to share how they were able to create these MVPs and were successfully able to create their startups and even the companies after a few years. I also had an opportunity to go to several accelerator programs where I also gained great insights on how to build a company if you're a non-technology founder. Luckily, I had the technology background. I'm a software engineer and have the data science background. Even I made several mistakes while building my own first startup. And I was able to get some capital to build my prototypes as well. Not a lot of students have that leverage because they need to validate their ideas even to get the funding that they need to go to their next step. Seeing these different problems while actually creating these startups, I felt there has to be a way to help these students who do not have the background to build these prototypes. And recently I started working on my second edtech startup as well. And after coming to this cohort and working on with a lot of friends who are specifically from education background, and I validated the same idea of not having the technology background and trying to build an edtech startup. So I created a how to start up community where I wanted to teach people my knowledge because I'm passionate to teaching and education, where I can help other entrepreneurs who might not have the technology background, but they have great ideas that they wanted to test that has the potential to change the world. So if you're an entrepreneur who has an idea and don't have the necessary skills or the technology background, you can join a community where you can get help you need to build your idea from scratch. Imagine having all these great tools in your fingertips to test your ideas because we are in a no code moment. You do not have to have necessarily have the technology background to build your idea. Even we have seen in our case study Rent the Runway where the founders had a challenging time to create their startup just because they don't have the necessary technology background. You do not have to go through that process. You can build a company absolutely with no code tools that are already available for free. In fact, you can use tools like WordPress, Qualtrics, Zapier for integrations, Slack for testing your ideas, and so much more. Join our Slack community where you can actually meet with a lot of great entrepreneurs from around the world who are exactly in the same shoes where you are in not long ago. You can go to howtostartup-io.slack.com and join the community of folks where I'm going to teach you all the lessons that I have learned in my journey for the past 3 years as a student entrepreneur. And I'm also going to share you how you can get the capital that you need being a student entrepreneur that you can leverage to your advantage. Because you, as an entrepreneur, do not have to choose or go through struggle because you have an idea that can change the world. Thank you so much for watching.